I don't hand hook a great deal because it's fairly slow, and I use a speed hook, or speed shuttle it's called in this country, or shuttle hook. It's got different names in different parts of the country, but I was lucky enough to borrow my teacher's speed shuttle, rushed home and made a pictorial rug, was absolutely thrilled with it because it is much faster than a hand hook. And then it was really hard to find one, and eventually I have found some vintage ones, but I actually have to get them made, the modern version, because I couldn't find any. I used to say to students on workshops, now you have to go and find the tools, and really they couldn't. So this is a really lovely vintage speed shuttle. I call it my Rolls-Royce one because I do have cheaper versions which have gone rusty over the years. But this is for speed hooking, and the strip gets fed in through the loop and through the pointy needly bit, and that stretches the strip to a loop, and instead of hooking from the front, pulling up loops, you poke them through from the back. So they're wonderful things, and they were actually, I believe, my research shows me, invented in Ohio in 1880. This is a strip of a jumper cut like that. I've threaded it through there, and then this bit pushes it through to a loop. So all the loops are the same size, and you work from the back. So I'll just show you. Maybe you can't see, I don't know. And you can see it's a bit bigger, a bit quicker than hooking with a hook.
Yeah. Do you have to move it, or does it move itself?
It moves itself. You just have to push and pull, and you can have a go in a minute if you like, along the top here. So it moves itself, and if you try to walk it, then you get gaps between the loops. So you have to just...
So you're working from the back?
Yes, and I'm just doing this. You hold it firmly like that, and then you just push and pull, and it walks itself along.
Wow. Oh, it's got like a loomy sound, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I think it's a bit like a sewing machine without the locking thread, really. Yeah. And here is the modern version, which I get made. He makes them all by hand, so they're very small batches, but it does the job, and it's English hardwood and brass and a bit of steel, and does the same thing. Much quicker than a hand hook. It really depends on whether you like a sort of meditative, slow work, it's kind of on your lap, or whether you want to rush on and make things quickly, like me.